I'm about to have a rainbow baby, but my cousin thinks she can steal the limelight by announcing she's pregnant at the baby shower. Guys, this one's crazy. Let's get right to it. My husband and I are finally expecting our rainbow baby after years of infertility and multiple miscarriages. It's safe to say we and our family are very freaking excited. My mother is probably the most excited. She's been planning our baby shower and making decorations for months. She's been the biggest help during this exciting yet scary pregnancy. A few weeks ago, my aunt told my mother and I that my cousin is pregnant. We are very happy for her. However, my aunt said their plan is to announce her pregnancy at my baby shower, since we are having a big party anyways. She said it's not a big deal and we both can share the day. I said absolutely not, because we've been waiting for this day forever, and it should be all about me and my rainbow baby. My mother is on my side and told my aunt that they better not announce anything at the party, and my aunt dropped it. And nothing else was ever said. Last Saturday was my baby shower. It was everything I waited for. Everything's going good, no one's announced my cousin's pregnant. When it's time for us to eat my cake, my aunt says, Hold on everyone, and went outside to her car to grab something. That was the moment I knew something was up. My mother and I follow her outside. My aunt decided to bring a cake announcing my cousin's pregnancy, and some presents for my cousin. My mother immediately told my aunt that she will not be bringing those back into the rec center, and they will not be ruining my day. My aunt started throwing a fit, screaming, "This is a baby shower. It's for babies. Cousin's having a baby too, so this day is about her also." My cousin now joins the screaming and says how pissed off she is that everything's always about me. And why do we always have to be happy for me? They would not stop screaming, so they were kicked out of the rec center by security. And half our family was upset that I would not let her have a moment at my shower, so they left too. Now everyone's bashing my mom, myself, and my rainbow baby on Facebook, especially group family text, anything at all. So guys, was I the a-hole for not allowing my cousin to announce her pregnancy at my rainbow baby shower? Okay guys, so this one's pretty easy for me. I have to say not the a-hole, not the a-hole, not the a-hole. The fact that this was OP's day to shine. Why didn't the cousin separate a different day? Spend her money and her time to plan a party and announce it on her time, instead of riding off the coattails of someone who set it up and trying to steal the limelight. Let me know what you guys think of this in the comment section down below. I actually have a complete update for this story, so we're going to check that out right now. Some people ask for an update, and this is type of an update, and I never wanted to make it. I'm truly heartbroken. First off, my beautiful baby girl came into the world 3 weeks early, on June 15th. We've been so excited and are enjoying every minute of her. She's doing amazing and has already grown so much. Now, the update on my cousin and aunt. On June 16th, the day after my baby girl was born, my cousin texted our family group chat and said she had a miscarriage. I was so sad for her, and despite still being upset with her, I told her if she needed anything to call me and I would be there for her. I spent hours crying for her and with her, talking through everything, her feelings, my feelings, how I was able to cope with multiple miscarriages. She came over a lot, holding on to my baby and crying. I saw a change in her. She seemed so sincere. My cousin lied. She was never pregnant. Apparently, a few days after her, quote, miscarriage, my cousin told her mother, which is my aunt, that she was loving all the attention she's getting, and that she lied about ever being pregnant. She said she cannot wait to magically get pregnant with her rainbow baby soon, and get even more attention. A few days ago, my aunt made a comment about it to my grandma. My grandma was very upset. My aunt said not to tell anyone, especially me, since I'd be super dramatic about it. She said it wasn't a big deal and everyone needed their time to, quote, shine, aka my cousin's future rainbow baby. Of course, my grandma told everyone, and I'm heartbroken. Now, I don't really know if my aunt did or did not know she lied to begin with. My aunt doesn't even care that she lied, and her behavior afterwards was disgusting. So I'm leaning more towards she knew all along and was in on it. However, we have all cut ties with my aunt and cousin. I cannot believe someone would stoop so low as to lie about being pregnant, then saying it's a miscarriage, then having a rainbow baby for more attention. Well, at first, I thought the cousin was bonkers, but who lies about this and then lies about a miscarriage? That's absolutely insane. I think the cousin needs a therapist ASAP. Okay, guys, our final story of the day is titled, Am I the A-hole for running away and making my parents look like bad people? I know, the title sounds pretty heavy on yes, you are the a-hole, but give this story a chance because it's crazy. I hope you're enjoying the content so far. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's jump into today's final story. So, about a year back, my family, me, 17-year-old female, my brother, mom, and dad, got kicked out of our rental home. My parents struggled financially to support all of us, and could not find an affordable house that suited our needs. So they came up with a genius solution. They basically started renting a 2-bedroom house and told me in no uncertain terms that I was to find a family member to take me in. They kicked me out and left me on the front yard with basically nothing but a bag of clothes and my cat. They didn't even help me figure out a living situation. I ended up staying with my disabled aunt for a few weeks, but she could not financially support us both, so I had to figure something else out. I ended up venting about this online, and an older friend of mine, Ace, who's 24-year-old non-binary, privately reached out and offered to let me stay with them. Ace and I have been friends for a little while. At this point, I trusted them, so I said yes. They drove up to my aunt's place and they stayed with us for a few weeks, and then we packed up my things and headed back to Ace's home. Disclaimer, I know this seems extremely sketchy and in most cases would be, but Ace is chill, and we talk with certain members of my family daily, so they're up to date on literally every bit of drama that goes on in our lives. So no one's really concerned about Ace doing anything. We only live about an hour-ish from my aunt. I'm safe. Please don't call Ace weird or sketchy or anything. They aren't. Anyways, recently one of my cousins got married and I got invited. I wanted to go, so Ace drove me home and I went to the wedding with a friend. This was the first time since they kicked me out that my parents saw me and they freaked out. My mom grabbed me and started screaming, crying about how worried she was about me. My dad started yelling at me, demanding where I went. This was in the middle of a reception. I told them that since they kicked me out, I left. A lot of distant family heard this and got pissed off at my parents for kicking a minor out of the house, and others for them ruining cousin's wedding. In the chaos of people freaking out over my parents and trying to calm everyone down so the party would continue, I managed to sneak out and go back to Ace. We went home, and ever since I've been bombarded with calls from my parents and other family telling me to get back and stop hanging out with that pervert. I've been refusing and just blocking numbers left and right. Also, my cousin forgave me for what happened at her wedding. She said she enjoyed the drama and having the attention off of her for a while, and her husband solely blamed my parents for what happened. I honestly think my parents don't actually care about me. If they did, then they would have contacted my school before now asking more questions, or heck, even the cops. Or even my aunt, who says that they never ever talked about me when they called her. Either way, am I the a-hole for running away, ruining a wedding, and making my parents look like bad people? The fact that OP's family kicked her out when she wasn't even 18 yet, to me, that's enough to instantly get a not the a-hole. But let me know what you guys think of this story. It was a short one, but man, it hit you in the emotions that some people are just heartless. I want to know your opinions on this though. Drop your comments down below, subscribe to the channel, and I hope each and every one of you accomplished something today you thought you could never do. And remember, it's cool to be kind. Have a great night. I'll see you guys tomorrow.